ISIL's presence in Libya is a growing concern. Peace and security efforts in the North African region are therefore crucial. CCTV's UN correspondent Liling Tan sat down with Egypt's UN ambassador Abdell-atif Aboulatta on the ISIL threat and the danger it poses for the region.
Let's talk about security in the North African region. How worried is Egypt about the threat from ISIL right now?
We have almost more than 1,000 miles borders with Libya. And Libya for us is really our strategic backyard, and we have a historical relation with them. So now after the revolution in Libya, of course the terrorism is really a big concern to us. In our western desert, we find lots of very sophisticated weapons, so it's been smuggled through the borders. That's one point. The other, you know that Egypt has more than 500,000 now, or even more than 500,000 Egyptians still working in Libya. So for us, it is an extremely important issue. And then when it comes to the Sahel region, the Security Council last March, we just had a visit to Mali. And of course, we sense the danger there. Lots of foreign terrorist fighters are infiltrating to Mali. So it's really of a great concern to us, of course.
Egypt has pressed the Security Council for some time to lift the arms embargo so that Libya can better defend itself. But it's still a very tricky time. So how likely is that going to happen?
It will happen. Our message is that that you cannot depend on militia in Libya. You have a nucleus. You have the Libyan army that you have to build on it. And at some point in time, you have to empower the Libyan army. That's the only existing regular army in Libya. So I think that's our message to our colleagues in the council. And I think now they begin to understand that with the threat of terrorism, they begin to understand that the only way is to really arm and empower the Libyan army. And that's what we're trying to do. And I think in the near future we will have maybe good news about this issue.
What about the concerns that the weapons may end up in the wrong hands? That's still a concern as of now, isn't it?
That's a concern. That's a concern even with the militias and with any other groups operating in Libya. But at least that you have a regular army. So the threat, I don't think, from my point of view, does not exist.